got first down here from the 36.
Set up. 18 Cardinal, 18 Cardinal.
Trying to throw this from the gun. An even 10-yard gain on the play. And that is a Dolphins first down.
That's another Dolphins first down. 1st and 10 at the 47-yard line.
Quick throw to the left is complete. And this goes across midfield and into Seahawks territory.
Every once in a while, it's fine to be conservative on first down, especially when you get enough to stay on schedule and get a little something coming out of it, too.
Second down carry for Achane. Down to the 44-yard line as he nearly picks up the first.
You gain that kind of yardage in the run game, and you're going to gain the trust of your offensive coordinator. Plays like that, runs like that, set the table for everything else in the playbook.
The Seahawks calling for a timeout. They're 1st and 3. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime.
It's 4th down.
So here comes the kick team for what will be a very long attempt. This from the right hash and a considerable distance. And this kick is good. He needed to get all of it there, and he did. And it's dropped back down now to a 4-point game.
Hey, facing a deficit that's going to follow you into halftime in that locker room, they will welcome those 3 points. And a little bit of feel-good momentum.
We've got a good one here. They've cut the lead to 4 as they send it away. Has this at the 6. Good work, so he lost the football. And they steal it back on the return. And they stop him before he gets much on the return. Offense into the shotgun set as they line this up. 1st and 10.
Come on, set, go.
Working now from the gun. A quick slant caught by Washington. And he runs this to the 25 before being brought down. Now the Dolphins call a timeout. It's their first. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime. So a new set of downs. Here we go. 1st and 10.
1st and 10 at the 25-yard line.
Back to throw. He's got it in the red zone. And he'll go down here at the 16.
Hey, you like these results on first. That completion right there, right in the window where all options are now available to you on second down. That playbook wide open.
Escapes, and they get to him as he was trying to make something happen. Now a timeout taken by the offense, and we're going to see if they try for 2 plays here or just try the field goal right now.
Brings up 3rd down.
Let's go.
3rd and long. They're going to throw. And that's incomplete, and it also stops the clock with just 5 seconds left. The former soccer star, Brandon Aubrey, on now to attempt the field goal. Ball on the right hash, the distance 43 yards. Aubrey puts it through, and that cuts the lead back down to a lone point.
Kid, I don't think there's any question. This is going to be a close game when it's all said and done because it's awfully tight here at the half, and that field goal, that gives them a little more confidence running into the locker room.
So we'll see if it's a kick return that ends our half or if we get a play from scrimmage as this one's away. This return starts at the 5. He's hauled down on what is the final play of our first half. So just a 1-point game here at the break, Brock, as we go over to the EA Sports Halftime Reports with our buddy Scott Hansen.
All right, Kate, thanks very much. Welcome into the Orlando studios. Scott Hansen with you on an abridged halftime report. Good competitive first half. This game kind of has a punch-counterpunch feel to it, as reflected on the scoreboard. Tight game going into the second half. Can either team pull away? To find out, let's go back to the stadium and our broadcast team, Kate Scott and Brock Heward.
All right, Scott, thanks so much. We are back, and this one's shaping up to be an exciting one. Very close game, Brock, as we start our 3rd quarter. Time now for the bottom half of the roster to make an impact, Brock. Our preseason opener underway in half number 2. That's going to be taken in at the 8. And he's brought down just inside the 25. The Dolphins send running back Devon Achane getting back to work. And as they get set, partner, gotta imagine they're bringing some urgency with them to the field this drive, too.
Yeah, I think you and I both know in calling these NFL games that sense of urgency can be replaced by full-blown panic in a hurry. So find a way to possess the ball and, more importantly, score some points.
And they will finally catch up to him just a second before he can reach that 40. They've got first down here from the 36.
36-yard line.
Running with Achan here out of the gun. And he works his way for a gain of 4.
You know, okay, these are some of the little hidden plays in a game. Right, doesn't look like a whole lot on the stat sheet, but A, it gets you good yardage, B, it sets up your play action, and C, most importantly, keeps that defense guessing.
And this hasn't been a common side out of him tonight, but the defense wins this rep. He's limited to no gain on the carry. Looks like no gain on second down, and that leads us to 3rd and 6. First carry now. This is Ollie Gordon. They're holding strong here. The defense gets him at the line. That's going to bring up 4th down.
Okay, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, it'll largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
Now the Dolphins call a timeout. It's their first, as that'll leave them with just 2 to use the rest of the way. So as they face 4th down, on comes Corey Bajorquez to kick. And he's hoping for good results on his first look of the night.
Sets up a first down and goal. They'll take over first down and goal at the 3-yard line.
Now the punt return nearly didn't. The offense getting a chance to find the end zone here themselves. It's 1st and goal. Achan. So some defensive initiative in that goal to go, Brock. They take him down behind the line. 2nd and goal coming up.
Down behind the line of scrimmage. A loss of 2 brings up 2nd and goal on the Seahawks 5-yard line.
Complete on the option. And he's in for the Miami touchdown. The Dolphins just need 2 snaps to steal the lead. Not a lot of processing time from the moment he pulled it back to the moment he made that throw, Brock. But I think we can all agree he made the right choice not to hand it off, and then the right read on that throw.
Yeah, he sure did, kid. It kind of reminds me of the option quarterbacks of our day growing up, right? Those guys that made that pitch, and it was just second nature. They were on the run, guys all around. Didn't matter. He's going to put that pitch right on them. The great RPO quarterbacks of today do exactly the same thing with their throws.
The Dolphins are lining up.
They send him straight up the middle. He's almost there, but no, they stop him at the last moment. He's going to be just inches shy of that 2-point conversion. That came right up to the doorstep of success. Nice play, though, to make some contact and stop him a yard shy of the conversion.
Yeah, these defenders, they just want to get to that next play. After you give them a touchdown, even if it's not their fault, right? Snap and clear. And that hyper-focus and extra motivation led them to sniffing out that call and being able to react just in the nick of time.
No!
Now Jalen Wright gets it for the first time. Can't slip that initial tackle. Stops made for no gain on that first down play. Last run, not a lot of help, Brock. 9 to go now on 2nd down.
Down! 70, hut, go! Hut.
Right again. And once again, he doesn't manage much before getting brought down. A gain of about 3, so a third of what they needed. 3rd and 6 coming up.
When you don't have great success on first down, Kate, it's a little bit like a hitter in baseball falling behind in the count. And all you want to do as a hitter is get back to a fighting chance. Give yourself a better count. That play, well, it does the same here. Now a much more manageable and opportune 3rd down situation.
Throw here, 3rd down. And he let his man too much there, Brock. Incomplete, 4th down coming up.
So many coaches love 3rd downs, and they practice them so much, Kate. Why? Because they're the money down in the NFL. Whether it's a close game already out of hand, coaches know, got to execute and convert on these 3rd downs.
The Dolphins take
the offense returning to the field now as we get a look at their wideouts. They've certainly had no issues scoring, but their opponents have been right there with them, so they can really use some more points on this drive. Dolphins just about set up here. 1st and 10. It's Achan on the inside give. He's corralled after a modest 4-yard gain. Tackle made by Nehemiah Pritchett.
That's one of those sneaky little runs, Kate, that gets you enough yards to create some doubt into that defensive coordinator. You could stick to the ground. You could throw beyond the sticks. You really create some indecision now defensively.
They'll just throw it away, but here comes the flag. There was nobody in the neighborhood of that one. Well, I've always wanted to ask this, and this feels like the perfect moment, Brock. Is there ever a time where a quarterback feels intentional grounding is actually worth it?
No. I don't think so. Not for your team, not for your play caller, not for your coach, not for the game situation. There really isn't a time. You've got to find an outlet, somewhere to throw that ball away safely.
Moving right, airs it out down the sideline. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. Well-timed strike by that defender to knock it free. And they're going to be stuck with a 4th and long. Across the 45. And he takes this into enemy territory to the 48-yard line. The Seahawk offense taking the field now. Football's on the 48. Here we go. 1st down.
Let's go.
Here's a give for right. And they're going to stop him after he wiggles his way forward for 2.
This offense is now left with some ground to make up a little bit here on 2nd down. After that drive starts, the very minimal gain.
At the 45-yard line.
Now they're going to throw out of the gun. Has it downfield, working the left. And he takes it in. Touchdown, Seattle. The Seahawks take a lead just before the end of the 3rd. So sensational work by the skill man there, Brock. Anytime you can make your quarterback look that good, you know he appreciates it.
That's a quarterback's best friend, no question. But on the other side, gosh, defensively, you got to get that skill player down. Period, end of story. You can't give up that much yards after catch.
Mike McDonald with his eyes glued to this field. His offense lining up for 2.
The Seahawks will line up for the 2-point conversion.
They'll try to run it in. Ooh, and he can't shake the defense. They track him down in the backfield, and this 2-point attempt fails. Well, I know we normally look for where the breakdown occurred here, partner, but I think he just made a really good play defensively to get back there.
Yeah, you're not just thinking. He absolutely did it. That defender was reacting. Go shoot your shot. And that is teaching tape for that.
Starting from the 5. And he's going to make this to the 28 before going down. The Dolphins send a running back, Devon Achan, getting back to work. And his production is carried over into this 2nd half. He keeps on running well, even with the workload they placed upon him. All right, Miami has its offense set, partner. Here comes 1st and 10.
Let's go. Check go.
Takes the handoff. Now to throw. And the first play of the series is going to be an incomplete pass intended for his running back there. And that brings up 2nd down.
It's now 2nd and 10.
Come on. Hey, I got him. That's me.
Off the play fake, he'll throw. That's caught, Devon Achan. And they're going to bring him down just beyond the 30 and the 31.
Ooh, he knew he was going to pay for throwing that. I knew it from up here in the booth watching that happen. But that's an experienced quarterback. If that first primary target isn't there, make sure you find your safety valve. And that got them some yards, so taking that shot, well, it was not for nothing. How many times, Kate, do we see those routes, those horizontal east to west routes, just get that 1st down on these critical 3rd down situations? It takes tremendous eyes, tremendous speed, and a tremendous want-to by the defense to stop that short.
Down a score. They're going to go for this on 4th down.
Shut up. Ready.
Desperation time here. That's caught. He's got Washington. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains.
Good luck defending that short yardage slant. Just not going to happen. There's a reason this is a go-to play for just about any quarterback in every situation.
1st and 10 at the 42-yard line.
Achane, a first down carry. Finds a nice lane there, and that's good for 6 yards.
Achane, the ball carrier.
Well, that doesn't net a first down. You get yards like that in the run game, you will take it in the NFL.
7 yards on that last play, so this is 2nd and 3. They'll stick with Achane. Now he's past the 25. And he will take it in. Touchdown, Miami. The Dolphins take a 4th quarter lead. Devon Achane with the touchdown.
Okay, we are watching a showman put on an absolute show. What a day for this running back. I think he'd be the first to tell you it's about the guys up front, receivers blocking outside, and the electricity of his legs.
So now a big spot for the Dolphins here as they line up for 2.
The Dolphins are lining up.
Sending him up the middle. And he gets into the end zone for the 2-point conversion. That puts them in a much better spot now. Up 7 here in the 4th. No dice the first time they tried it, but this time, Brock, the 2-point conversion is successful.
Just felt like they were waiting for the right opportunity to try it once again. Not only to make up for the first attempt, but establish a little confidence from this spot, and who knows? Maybe we'll have a 2-pointer that plays a bigger role when this thing's all said and done.
Big shot at the end of that run back as he gets it just past the 20. Seahawks just about set. Here's 1st and 10. Off the play fake, he'll throw. Great work by the coverage downfield, buys him enough time to catch him outside the pocket. And the drive begins with a rough first step there. That's going to bring up 2nd down.
It's 2nd down.
Shotgun snap, looking to throw. And the back-to-back sacks. Nice work by the defense there. Sets him up with a 3rd down. Defense is roaring here. Back-to-back sacks have him in a great spot to end this drive immediately. Looking to throw. They get him again, and this time it's for points. That is going to be a safety. Brock, I know you're a big fan of referencing baseball. Well, I believe that was 3 sacks, and they're out. Or in this case, get off the field following that safety.
No, that's a good call right there. You want baseball, Kate? I'll give you baseball. You know what that was? That was the equivalent of an immaculate inning in baseball. 9 strikes, 3 strikeouts, you're out. Back-to-back-to-back sacks. That's immaculate, and I don't think we'll see it again in this game.
So after the safety, we're going to see a free kick from the 20-yard line.
Free kick out of bounds. Kicking team.
So they'll accept the miscue and take the yards. From the 40-yard line now, this is 1st and 10. Throwing now off the play action. Completed to his running back. And he's going to just get this across midfield before he's taken out of bounds.
It's a gain of 11.
Ball just a yard shy of midfield. 1st and 10.
First down.
Shotgun snap. They'll throw. On the move. Headed right. Catch is made down the right sideline.
A gain of 19
And he's
yards.
taken down at the 30. Great pass there from the rookie out of Georgia. And a new set of downs for him, too.
1st and 10 at the 30-yard line.
Shut up. Go.
They go play action on 1st down. Finds him on the crossing route.
4 yards.
And they stop him. He's marked down along that 18-yard line.
First down.
The Seahawks calling for a timeout. So they're 1st and 3.
line.
Here's Achane up the middle. And that was an incredible effort just to make it back to the line. Now Seattle going to call it second timeout. Last run only gained a yard. That means it's 2nd and 9.
Let's go now.
They run. It's Achan. And once again, he doesn't manage much before getting brought down. Now the Seahawks are going to spend their 3rd and final timeout. 3rd down, they need 7.
Come on, set. Hawk 70, ready.
They'll air it out on 3rd. Flush down out to his left. And he's going to have enough for the 1st down. Not by much, but he got it. That's all that matters. Sets him up with a 1st and goal.
1st and goal at the 6-yard line.
Ready. Hawk 70, Timberwolf.
It's the 2-minute warning from Miami. Dolphins with a 2-score lead. Victory formation here. Looks like they're going to take a knee on 1st down.
Ready.
Here's a design run. Second and goal coming up from the 7.
Set. Ready. Set, go.
Achan to the right. And they'll make this stop after a small push to the 5. It's a 3-yard pickup. That moves them a little bit closer. 3rd and goal coming up.
3rd and goal.
Well, you get a little bit closer, but you can feel the pressure starting to mount. Unless you're committed to playing 4 downs here, this becomes a critical 3rd down call.
Ready.
It's a designed run for him. A familiar sight in this contest, Brock. He's out there again for another field goal try. A very short kick here from the right hash. Aubrey puts it through. And that grows their lead to 12.
That kick, well, it throws a roadblock up on some of the remaining avenues to get back in this game and really leaves only 1 remaining. It's going to take 2 touchdowns if they want a shot at it. We know those odds, they're getting pretty long.
Aubrey now to kick this one away. This return starts at the 5. And a decent run back is going to end as they bring him down inside the 30. Seattle getting everybody set. They've got 1st and 10.
Let's go.
They're going to throw here to begin the drive. And this one falls incomplete, so we're down to 4 seconds, and we'd assume our final snap. All right, 1 more snap to play here. Here he goes, 1 final shot. Maybe a bit of desperation. Here's a deep shot. And their final effort is going to hit the ground incomplete, but no reason not to throw it long there, as this game is over. So it's fins up as the Dolphins take the win at home. And they're off to a good start in the preseason, Brock. Seen a lot of players fighting together for the victory. This has been another edition of the NFL on EA Sports. With all our crew here and my broadcast partner, Brock Heward, I'm Kate Scott. The Dolphins, your winners, as we say so long from Miami.